Welcome to downtown Detroit at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, for Pete's sakes. It's dead as a doornail out here. Sort of like it that way. It's calm, peaceful for a big city. If you can call it big, that is. General Motors headquarters behind me. The Marriott Hotel connected to it. What we're coming up next to is Cobo Hall in all its glory. We have the North American International Auto Show, the Autorama, and even Yumacon, some of the Japanese events. Really great place. They redid the whole front and interior and all that. They look really nice. Now this structure in front of us, very hard to see. The structure in front of us is an old terminal that used to take people to Bobo Island, which was a man-made island that would had a theme park on it. As you can see, it's long gone. The structure is huge. It's still here after all these years. We're actually on West Jefferson, at least what's left of it. This road is so bad. Oh, all these years with no care, and it's just disintegrated the roads, just like most of the rest in Michigan. I don't know a lot of the places around here. A lot of it's changed and a lot of it's still secret. I know this is some type of power plant. It's got like the old style windows. You can see the glass panes. Coming up to a famous piece of Detroit, or I should not say infamous. Yeah, infamous is a better word. Or extinct at this point. And that would be good old Delray, which we just entered now. Delray is nothing left but a field. All this right here used to be houses, and it's just fields. They've torn it all down for the Gordie Howe Bridge. To the left here, we still have, let's see here, I believe this is Old Fort Wayne. I'm not sure if you guys can even see this. There's a couple of buildings that are close to the road that you can be able to see. They still do tours here. You can still see there's a couple houses. I guess this was an old POW camp at one point as well, but don't take my word for it. Check it out and find out the history on it. Lots of trucks come through here, like this big massive truck that's ahead of me. It looks small in the camera, but trust me, it's about 20 times the size of my car. Got another old terminal of some sort. Still open, but doesn't seem like it gets much use. Then over here is the infamous Zug Island. You You can see the flame in the night. My parents both worked here. My uncle worked here. It was a very dirty place. Unsafe. You can just see that flame in the sky. It's part of the United States Steel Corporation. This is where they have the blast furnace. The blast furnaces that actually melts down all the ingredients to start making the steel. It's actually a pretty cool process, but unfortunately, we haven't made something better than this. You can see all the flames at night. It's so cool. Very cool. This would be downtown Delray. We're actually getting pretty close to where my grandmother grew up, so when I get there, I'll start recording again. So this here was an old theater. I guess my grandmother went to back when this was actually a functioning city. It's since caved in. And we're actually coming up to where our house used to be, and including the Catholic school that she went to as well. Unfortunately, it's been bulldozed down and replaced with the Detroit water treatment plant, which is here in front of us. It's where all the lights are. There's one of the other entrances to Zug Island. This is terrible, terrible train tracks. But just over here, you might be able to see it. In the middle of this waste treatment facility is a church. Right there. That's where my not my great-grandmother. Well, where my great-grandmother dropped my grandmother off to go to school. That's where she graduated from. And their house wasn't that far away from it either. But it was in this neighborhood here, which has been turned into the waste treatment plant. So, you know, a lot of history, a lot of my family history has been lost. This is the house, or this would have been where the house was that they came and bought when they first moved to America. They came from Poland, took the boat over to New York, and then came over to Michigan because of the booming car industry. And I believe, car industry, steel, all sort of played a role into one. I know my great-grandfather worked for McLeod Steel, which I've shown a couple times in my other videos. And I hope to find to show that place off a little bit more. But now we are reaching the end, and we're heading into River Rouge here now. So thank you for watching. I hope you could see some of this cool stuff, and I thought at nighttime it'd be cool. So I stroll through here at about 4 a.m. because that's how my work schedule is. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time.